It is March 16th, 2021, 2:06 p.m. on my account. I am down 3.89% for the day. It's a red day for me, almost more than $2,000 down. Today I wanted to talk about Zomedica, ticker ZOM. Zomedica is down 6.4% today, and the reason why is they launched their true meta product ahead of schedule. If you could see, I'll bring it up on this website, Seeking Alpha. Zomedica commercially launches Trueform ahead of schedule, so I don't even need to get there. No, it's just commercial sale of Trueform platform. That was what everybody was getting in the stock for, was this Trueform platform for dogs and cats diagnostic. So they had their first veterinary sale of Trueform, and for all the short-term holders, they've sold out. They were selling the news. I was planning on selling the news in March, at the end of March, when they were going to launch the Trueform. So you're going to see a downtick, but if you're going to hold on to it long term, which at this point I might hold on to it long term, you might see better entry points in the future. Let's bring up the chart. Zomedica. So we can see we've got a top around $3. We got pretty heavy resistance at the $3 level. They sold the news here. We got support at about $1.80-ish. So got pretty. It might pull back to about $1.80 based on this, and we've got the 20 moving average right about $2.09, $2.08. So that might be a better time to enter. But today I bought a long-term option on Lemonade, and I sold my Matador because oil has run so much. So Matador Resources is a good company to buy if you're looking for an oil play. I mean, my option ran maybe 80%, and you can see it's just at a base now where it's topped out at around 27.50, and it's building support around 24.50. So it's probably just going to trade sideways for a little bit, consolidate after having, a run from about $20 when I was able to get in. So I've sold out of that today and put my money into Lemonade. I also did a covered call yesterday on SOS, and SOS is down today, and I woke up a little bit late, so I got more towards the peak of SOS's run yesterday. So I got in about 8:10 with 800 shares. Sold a covered call, I think, at about a 13% gain. See my covered call at 850 for a credit of 105, which 105 divided by 810, my average cost. So I'm going to get 13% just for holding the stock. So as long as this stock doesn't drop 13% below, 810 or $1.05 below 810, so that would put my cost basis at 705. So even though the stock is dropping on my cost base average, minusing my average cost divided minus, the covered call income, I'm still at a break even of 705. So anything above 705 is profit. And I sold that, and I put my money into CCIV, which is running today, Churchill Capital. It's finally breaking out quite a bit today. It's pulled back a little bit from the afternoon, but I need to average down my cost. I'm sitting at 50.31, which is high. Unfortunately I bought it around $60 because I had a covered call against one of my options, and I didn't want my option to get called, so I bought the share so that would get called instead of the option, and it plummeted against that. So let's bring up the chart. CCIV. CCIV, you see, I'll have resistance around here at about $36. If it could break through this resistance, it has a lot of room to run. So if it can break this peak at 44.30, you got this window right here, so there's no telling how high it can run. If it gets past this window resistance, it can go all the way back up from a technical analysis perspective to $50 a share. I think we'll probably hit resistance at maybe $35, $40 along the way, so it's kind of slowing down now. So looks like we might hit resistance at around the $31 based on these two highs right here. But I'm just trying to get out of this, average down, and do covered calls against it so that I could get my cost base down, not lose money against it. But yeah, it's a red day for me. And I was looking to oil as well, see what the futures are doing, because I'm still holding some oil plays. Like I said, I sold out of Matador, so I like to go to the trading guide on bar chart. Under the energies, you could pull up the futures. As you can see, crude oil's down, so it's a down day for oil, but gasoline is up. Crude Brent's up and futures are unchanged. So we pull up the crude oil chart to take a look. See the uptrend starting to flatten out around here, peaking at about $68 a barrel and flattening out. So this is kind of why I got out of Matador Resources. Think oil might trade sideways for next week or two, and who knows, after that it might break down or it might run up to $70. This is just on the 1 year chart, so I can't even see what the previous high was. But Gush, I'm in Gush, so that's why I got out of Matador, because I already have Gush as a calendar spread, where the front end option is April and my back end option is September. So I sold the front end option at a call of 105, brought in 335, and then bought the $90 strike 917, which was close to where it was at the money at the time. And you can see it's only up 1% past week, and it's up 15% the past month. So as an oil play, it's good. The other thing I'm looking at is B dry, break wave dry bulk shipping. This has been on a mad tear. For 3 months, it's up 150%. For last month, it's up 12%. For this last week, it's up 16%. But today, it's trading pretty flat. But that's something I've been looking at. And to get into some of these dry bulk shipping plays, if you just type in dry bulk shipping, you get Castor Maritime, Eagle Bulk Shipping. I know it's been on a tear. It's down today, but in the last month's up 33%. So that's another play. Let's go check the ETFs and see what sector is leading the way. This is barchart.com. I like to check the ETFs. We can see 1 month change. A retail bull 3 direction. So that's a 3x leveraged retail bull. So the retail sector is killing it, of course. And then the oil has dropped. This used to be the top one. And the bank sector and the S&P high beta bull. FTSE energy sector, oil has been dominating the last month. But if we could see what is happening today, As you can see today, oil is down, so uranium mining is up. And that's another play I have on one of my other accounts. A ticker symbol DNN. I think it might be down today. Denison Mines Corp. They mine uranium, I believe. But anyways, they're giving pretty high covered calls. But yeah, they were on an uptrend, peaking at 180. And if we look at the options and the covered calls for today, we'll see. And I'll put my pre-filter on there. High covered calls. And once I put my filter on there, that kind of gives me the cover calls nearer at the money. That's the way I screen it. I go to potential return and I screen everything that's going to expire within a week. Of course, GameStop's on there because of the volatility and just how it's been, but the at the money covered call for GameStop is 20%. That's pretty crazy. So your break even would be 173.95 on GameStop. I think there's maybe a 15-minute delay on this site though. Sundial Growers is another one that's giving out ridiculous cover calls, 9.5%, and this is Tuesday. AMC, VIX, CAN, I don't even know what CAN is. Let's take a look at the flip charts. Let me put my template in. Okay, there's GameStop. Looks like had a little support at 175 right here after the sell-off. The VIX is down a lot. We have AMC kind of mimicking GameStop chart. Sundial Grower. Sundial has pretty strong support at 115, so that might not be a too bad cover call. You always want to look at the downside in case you're a bag holder. See, this is something that's run way too much. This is a very, bearish signal when you have a very, very long top candle. That means, it's peaked. It's a selling mania. You see when it peaks on the volume and you get this long shadow, that's like a selling mania happened and it's reached its peak. It's probably some news, probably a biopharmaceutical company. See Canon. See, this is more of a stair step. Still pretty risky, but it's definitely on an uptrend. NNOX. I don't know. This is Nano Imaging. I know this stock has run a lot. It's run from 37. I guess not too much, but yeah, it's still got room to run. It looks like it had a little bit of a V-shaped type, U-shaped type bowl. It might form a cup in the handle and run out here. So yeah, I might start consolidating. Express, another one of those meme stocks, still giving out pretty hefty premiums. But yeah, I'm out for the day as far as money, so I don't have any more buying power. I will look to buy Airbnb because that was one of the Motley Fool stock picks. I've been following the Motley Fool, so let's take a look at Airbnb. Might buy a long-term leap option at them. It looks like they hit some resistance towards the peak of this, channel we got going here. So maybe by the end of the week they'll be down here somewhere. Maybe I could pick them up at about 185 or so. See if they're running these resistance and support lines. But yeah, that's basically all I have it for today. I know Thursday Motley Fool comes out their picks, so I'll let anybody watching my video then know my pick, the Motley Fool's monthly pick or bi-weekly pick for the Fool newsletter, which I'm subscribed to. But anyways, that's all I have for now.